Hey, I'm Kaylee.
And I'm Jasa. And welcome to Real Talk.
Hey guys, welcome to the first part of the self-confidence mini-series.
Hey guys.
We're so excited for this. We've been wanting to do this for, since we started it. So,
yes. This whole theme of the mini-series is what we really wanted to get to.
And we're going to put them as parts instead of continuing with, episode 6 of Real Talk or episode 7.
So we can section it off.
So we're going to say part 1 of the self-confidence mini-series, part 2, part 3, whatever. So
and we won't stop it after a certain amount. We're just going to, keep going. But after a few, after 5 episodes or so
of this topic, we're going to switch to another topic.
But then if we want to talk about something like this again, then we can say part 8 or something.
Yeah.
Going back
to we're talking about big subject, this one, starting it off with a bang. Comparison.
Woo!
Yes. Strap in. Quote for comparison is, "Don't compare your life to others. There's no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time." I found this quote a long time ago, and it's just kind of, stuck with me. I really like it, because it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like how it's talking about how, it signifies how different the sun and the moon are, which I think relates to the differences between us as humans.
Yeah,
which I think is cool.
And they both have different, motives.
Yeah, they both do different things for different reasons. And
they're both
created
for
to do
different. Yeah, exactly. And I feel like that's what we don't really understand. Because we're not all the same people.
Yeah.
We are not all the same human beings. We have the same parts, sure, but we don't have the same ambitions and the same brains and the same goals in life.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Let's say my strife is to light up in dark areas, and yours is to, I don't know, shine when it's daytime or make it daytime or whatever. So we have different ambitions, but we both shine.
And I think it's cool, too, how it's they're in the same galaxy. How we're in... Is galaxy right? I don't really know.
Universe,
space terms.
Whatever.
Universe. They're in the same little
realm.
thing,
Oh,
realm, yeah. Just like we are.
Right.
And I think that is really cool. I think it just symbolizes a lot of different things.
And dissecting it a little more, I like how it doesn't pick one over the other.
Yeah.
Even though they're different, even though they're called for two different things, one is not better than the other one.
Yeah.
Same with comparison.
Yes, I like that.
They both shine,
Yeah.
So, yeah. It's kind of hard to start this.
Yeah, it's... For me, I can start out with saying that comparison is, one of my biggest struggles with
I think
being
it's with
in dance.
Yeah. But yeah.
And, being in dance really makes it harder. But the thing is with dance... there's the standard of society, the standard that society has put on people in general, but then in dance, it's a little different.
Yeah.
In dance, you're more supposed to be thin and muscular, and you're supposed to have all these attributes of capability and stuff to be a good dancer, which is also the same in just normal daily life.
So I think one of the main differences between the two is let's separate them with social media life and dance. Because social media, whatever, just tie it all together. I feel with that you want to have people idolize the hourglass body and the sharp jawline and the little swoop up nose, and that's what we idolize in the social media realm, whereas
dance, it's no, you need to be stick thin and
square
body
muscular
and and flexible and naturally this, naturally that. It's totally, it's completely different as the standard of other ways. But I think, like I said, it's definitely the biggest challenge I've had to carry, but I don't know, with the standards, it's that's harder.
Yeah, and I think since you live in both.
Yeah, exactly. It's which one?
Yeah, which one do I want to be? Do I want to be this slim, dancer, muscular girl, or do I need to be this Instagram model?
I mean, I would say like you are kind of saying, it definitely carries over from like having dance. It carries over into like I don't think I don't really want, like me personally, I don't really want to fit the standard of what the society one is, not the dance one. But that's something that I don't really care for that. Yeah. But then like you'd rather have the dance. It's like I don't think I would be comparing myself if I wasn't in dance because I don't care about the society standard. Yeah. If that makes any sense. But yeah, dance, I feel like it happens more so in dance than it does.
Well, yeah, and normally. You're put on display in front of everybody and judged on your body and how your body moves. So I feel like that's definitely like yeah, I could so understand that.
And like when you're surrounded by people who are like
fit the mold of dance, when you don't, like, it's yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like it's like you're only good if you're this, and you're only considered a good dancer if you're this. And I have received I have very important mentors in my life through dance that have poured into me, like telling me why that's wrong and helping me through that, which has led me to be able to repay that back into my peers that go through the same thing. Yeah. Which I'm thankful for.
I think for me, it's, I don't know, because I don't do dance. I am strictly the social media realm and everything. And I'm not so much this sounds stuck up, but I'm not really insecure about my body. I'm built to fit that mold of the Instagram model. But I have a big nose, and I have a weird face, apparently. And I've been very insecure about my face. You know, I'm like, okay, well, people are only going to like me for my body versus my, like, I don't know. It sounds bad, but.
Yeah, like different parts are different, have different meanings.
So my mind does the worst thing you could possibly think of. When I'm walking through the halls, I'll put me and whoever girl I see on a podium. Like, me on one and her on another. And I bring a guy in, just all in my brain, bring a guy in, and I say, which one will he pick? Her or me? And every single time, it's her. Every single time, it's her. It's never me. I'm never the one.
Well, that's just what you're choosing.
It's my brain,
obviously
yeah.
What you're
but it's, I don't know if other people have that same thing, or even if it's similar than that, but it sucks having your own self tell you you're not good enough. Yeah. Or she's prettier than you, or she has a perfect nose, or she, you know, she's what you want to look like, and she's who you want to be. Yeah. You know, but I think I kind of forgot that there's more than one guy in the world. I was like, okay, that first guy can come in there and choose her. It's fine. Put another girl on the podium, and there's bound to be one guy that comes in there and chooses me. Yeah. You know? There's bound to be. And then I'm like, okay, stop it, Kaylee. Why are you basing your worth off of some guy's opinion?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, why does it matter? Like, how does that determine if you're pretty or not? Whether a guy
that's stupid. No, the feminist in me is screaming. I need a guy to tell me I'm pretty. I need a guy. No, I'm sorry. Sorry,
please
don't like
forget about that if you're one of those people.
But you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I don't know. First of all, you don't have to have somebody tell you. Like, don't base your worth off of somebody else's opinion. Yeah. You know? And second of all, why does it have to be a competition? Why does, like, I don't get it. Everything, it's like wired to girls' brains, at least. To compare ourselves. Yeah. For ages.
It's not something that we're like, oh, I'm going to compare myself to this person. It's like something
that's we want to do it.
Yeah, exactly. It just happens, and it's
and I'm sure there's girls out there who are the exception.
Yes, and that's wonderful.
Go you. So round of applause.
Yeah, good for you.
But for us other girls that are just struggling a little bit, it's just, why does it have to be a competition? That's what I don't understand about the entire thing. Why does it have to be or? Why does it have to be me or you? me or her.
Yeah.
Why can't it be me and you? Me and her.
Yeah.
Because one, forget about the whole idea of the boy choosing. You know, I'm done with other people trying to dictate my worth. No. So forget about the choosing part. Why can't we both be pretty? Why can't we both shine in our different ways?
Because we're told that if, let's see, we're told that, so say there's one girl who fits this mold, you know, and then there's this other girl who doesn't, and she's the complete opposite of the mold, but they should both be pretty. Well, one of them is considered pretty and one of them is considered ugly. So it can't be like it's considered, no, she's the only pretty one because she fits the mold. And no,
it's screwed up is the thing.
It's not fair to us. Like, it's like, why are we told that we're not pretty if we're not this? Like, why can't our body just be the way it is?
What, like, why
does it have to be changed?
Ugh, burns me up. Why does it have to be compared? I don't get it. Because I think, like, the biggest social media platforms, you know, it's all edited now.
Yeah, it's literally...
Because nobody looks like that.
What you're seeing on Instagram is not what they look like.
9 times out of 10, not it.
Like, they're, like, face-tuning it and, like, doing all this stuff to it.
Making their butt bigger, making their waist smaller.
To make it fit this mold that society has. And it's like, oh, I need likes, so I'm going to do this so that I get likes. Everybody tells me I'm beautiful. Like...
Yeah.
Stop it! Why? Like, can you not just be pretty the way you are and, like, because you are the way you are and not because you changed?
Yeah.
You know? Like, you shouldn't have to change yourself to be pretty. It should just be pretty the way you are. Like, I don't know.
And it's hard because we say this and we understand it. And we know, I know it makes no sense.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping the people listening know it makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yet I'm still going to see that girl and
exactly.
pick her.
That's what's so hard. Is it's like putting it into action after knowing. Yeah, like knowing what's wrong and knowing that you shouldn't do this or that or whatever.
It's like, I know how to make a pizza. It's just not working.
Yeah, and it's like you don't have the ingredients because you're not like.
Yeah.
You're not comfortable in yourself, and like you need all these things before you can. Yeah. Like, you need to feel comfortable in yourself before you. Where was I going with that? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah. It's definitely.
And I think we pick,
very unfair.
Especially girls. I don't want to, like, limit it just to girls. Of course, there's guys that, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with it, but I'm guessing, like, oh, I need to be ripped. I need to have a six-pack.
Yeah.
You know, girls need to like me because
I'm sure,
of that.
yeah, I'm sure there's, like, the standard that boys are supposed to be in order for girls to like them, you know?
You have
just
to be
like
tall,
there is for girls.
Have to, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it's fueled by the opposite sex, honestly.
Yeah.
Because girls look at a small, little, chubby little guy, and they're like, oh, sorry, no.
Yeah.
And so, of course, it's going to be leaning towards the big, muscular, tall guy. It's what I guess girls want, you know? But guys do the same thing. No, I don't want the chubby girl. I want the skinny, lean. Yeah. Who shows her butt everywhere. Yeah, no, that's my kind of girl.
No.
That's, you know, and we fuel it like that. So it's society. It's, you know.
Yeah, and it's just, like you were saying, fueled by
everything, honestly.
Yeah, like, you're not, I don't know what I was going to say, but it definitely isn't helped by, like, the opposite sex isn't making it better by. And I don't think people are trying to.
No.
I don't think it's a.
I mean, law of attraction.
Like, they're going for
sense.
it. Yeah, like, that's true.
Like, true. It's not like, oh, screw the system. Da, da, da. Like,
but you shouldn't be like, they're ugly, so no, I'm not gonna date you. Like, you should be like, oh, that's unfortunate. I don't know, but
yeah, I feel like, I don't know.
We just said, I don't know, like 18 times. We do know.
We do know, okay? That's why we're making this. But I don't want you guys to think that we're like these superhumans who know and have gotten past this.
Because we're not.
Because we're not. We're still.
That's why we have each other. We're like, we work on it a lot together, and we talk to each other a lot about this. And
this is seriously one of like the biggest like it's foundations probably the thing of our friendship. Most. Yeah. So, but it's helpful because I think we empower each other.
Yeah.
But
really as soon as way. Like the cameras come on and the microphones are up, we're like, what are we saying?
Yeah, but
it's definitely interesting.
I think even like we want what we don't have.
Yeah.
I feel like that's become the new beauty standard.
That's so
anything
true.
From what you are.
Yeah. Like what you have isn't what you want. Because like we're going to get more into this, but bodies in general, I have no freaking clue why that's being. That just makes me so mad. I don't know why bodies are even a thing to be compared. Because they're the same thing. We both have stomachs. We both have legs. We both have arms. We both have hands. Mine look better than yours? Huh? Sorry. That's gonna. Hold on. I need to stay back on. Getting sidetracked. Wait for that episode. Episode.
But I feel like we look in the mirror, especially girls, every single morning and wish away everything that we have.
Yeah.
God, I wish I lost 3 pounds, or I wish I had skinnier legs, or I wish I had a smaller nose, or I wish I had blue eyes, or anything. Like,
honestly, it's the things that nobody notices. Like, it's just you being hard on yourself because you don't like who you are, trying to fit into something else that's not you.
Now, what I think of is, I think I told Jason this before, but what kind of helps me is it sounds a little mental, but it works. Okay, give it a shot. Don't care if you don't, but it might help. Go to the mirror in the morning or at night or right now or anything and stop looking at the flaws. Stop acknowledging them. Because once you like put it into the universe, it's out there. You can't take it back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once you say, my nose is way too big. That's just my biggest insecurity. Like, I keep using that, but I'm too heavy. I'm too skinny. Whatever. Stop acknowledging that.
Yeah.
That's only bringing you down. That's just adding on weight to this ball dragging you. Stop acknowledging those. Stop looking at them and pointing them out. Pick out the good things we love about ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's not impossible. They're there. I promise. There are good things we love about ourselves. We just don't acknowledge those.
Yeah.
And my dad told me one of the best pieces of advice. Shout out, Daddy. But it was like, you know the whole like devil angel thing on the shoulders and everything? Turn it into dogs. You have a good dog and a bad dog. Okay? The bad dog is all your insecurities, just like, you're too
barking
fat.
At you.
You're too skinny. Your nose is too big. Your nose is too small. Your eyes are weird. Like,
yeah,
that's what it's doing. And it was actually, my dad, it was like an interview of this like Indian. And he was like, okay, so what do you do about that? Like, he's like, well, you feed the one that's strong. Like, the strong one gets fed more. Again, to like the dog analogy.
Mm-hmm.
So if you feed in to what the bad dog is saying to you,
it's gonna have more power.
That little good dog is just in the corner crying for something. You know? So stop giving the steak to the bad dog.
Yeah.
You know? Because the second you acknowledge your insecurities and flaws, we all have them.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad, but just stop acknowledging that. Stop making that your identity.
Yeah. That's good.
You know? Pick out the things that you love about yourself. I love my hair. Personally, I love my hair. I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
That's not bragging. That's not, you know, stuck up.
Gorgeous.
I just think my hair is beautiful. I like my body. That's a weird thing to say because I know a lot of girls don't. But I like my body. I like my eyes. I like how I'm able to speak to people and connect to people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I love my relationship with my family and friends.
Mm-hmm.
I love how... I love me, honestly. That was... Wow. It's like one of the first times I said that. But, like, it's just... starve that bad dog. You know?
Yeah.
Because now if you practice that, like literally go in the mirror and tell yourself everything you like. It's going to sound weird and it's going to be awkward, but go to the mirror and be like, hey, self, whatever your name is, I love you.
Also, one way that I do it is like, so I don't know if I did this because it felt awkward, but I just chose to do this, but I will take little sticky notes and like put it on my mirror, and I'll put like, I think I wrote, what was it? The most recent time I did it, I wrote like believe who you are or something, and then all around it I wrote on sticky notes what I was, and so I would like look at it every morning without having to be like, Jasa, you are this, you are that, you are that, you know, and that just helped me. And I kept it up for a long time, and it doesn't feel like a chore to like wake up and be like, Jasa, you are beautiful, you know, every day, when it's just gonna be right at you every morning with the promise of it's not gonna not be there, you know.
Any variation,
so that's another way of
what we're saying. You can do sticky notes, you could do a what's it called, the manifest journal. Or
like you could put it in like your reminder on your phone or something, be like
literally like just pops up and like you're so cool or something, like just whatever. And I think also, like, this is cliche, but beauty goes deeper than the surface. You know, and it's like, stop picking at your looks, because they're not that. Like, they're not everything.
Honestly, they're gonna change too. Like once you get old,
you know. And if you truly base your whole identity off your looks, that's kind of sad. You know, because you're more.
Because you're not your hair, you're not your eyes, you're not your nose. Like that's not what makes you you, even though it's a part of you.
Right.
Like you are your like innermost being. That's
your
like,
soul is what people fall in love with, and what people connect to.
What people like are drawn to, which is at least what they should be drawn to. If they're drawn to your looks, then that's the wrong motive type of thing.
It's not right.
Yeah. But which also on a different like
we're getting a little sidetracked. We need to go back to comparison. We're all over the
place. But your body is built different than anybody else's body.
Yes.
Your genes
normalize
Shout out to my mom, because love you so much. We talked one time about how I'm like moving the microphone. How like you can't compare someone's body to yours if they genuinely like can't gain weight. You know, like if there's someone whose genes are like it runs in their family to be skinny, you can't compare yourself to them, because
I don't even know why it's being compared.
It's not like they're starving themselves to like to be all skinny. Like that's just how they are, and you can't like be mad about that.
No.
And then that's like kind of being rude to them. Like, I need your body and like this and that, you know?
When they would, that's what's also really bad. Yeah. I mean, not bad, but it's kind of, I don't know. Because what I was saying before, we all want what we don't have.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because think about it. Think about it, people. If I have straight hair naturally, I want to curl it. If I have curly hair naturally, I want to straighten it. If I have brown eyes, I want blue eyes. If I have blue eyes, I want brown eyes.
Yeah.
If I'm skinny, I want to be fat, or I want to gain weight.
Yeah.
If I'm heavier, I want to lose weight. It's everything we aren't is what we want. And it's crazy because I can, again with the nose, but I can look at somebody and be like, God, I wish I had their nose. And somebody could look at me and be like, good Lord, I wish I had her smile or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you don't even acknowledge that people could be envious of you.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with that, because like I think we've all, or at least I hope we all have heard heard good things back to us on like encouraging words of ourselves. But I think, what was I gonna say? I think whenever when that is given to you and like you hear that, then you're more aware of when, I don't know what I was going to say. I think you're like more aware of
your good traits
that other people are seeing in a way, if that makes sense.
And it boosts you.
Yeah, it makes you feel more confident. Because then you look
in the mirror and you're like, well, maybe my nose isn't so bad.
Yeah.
Or maybe my eyes are kind of pretty. You know what I mean? Like, it's not.
Yeah.
You know, it helps people sometimes. And I'm serious, guys. One compliment can literally change somebody's life.
Exactly. Like if Kaylee was over here being like, I hate my nose so much. It's so ugly. Mm-hmm. And then she hears for the first time, Kaylee, you have a really good nose.
I'd be like, what?
Then that would be like, oh my gosh, yay, mm-hmm. I do, like, you know.
Yeah,
that would make her feel so good and so mm-hmm. boosted and walking in her life from then on. Right, never having heard it.
Right, yeah. So. And so it's just like you never know either. So literally just say it.
Challenge. Ready? Challenge for today.
Go 5 people.
5 people. Smallest compliment. It doesn't even have to be like, you are the most caring person I've ever met. Like, it can literally just be like, you look nice good eyes. Today. Yeah. Your hair's pretty. Like, you know, whatever. And if you know...
we should add a challenge for each episode. About confidence. Okay. This one, we're doing a challenge where you have to compliment somebody's features.
Okay.
Since this is the whole point of the whole thing.
Yeah.
So say, like, oh my God, your eyebrows are, like, incredible. Or your smile just lights up the room.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
You know? Yeah. Like, make it about features, but be genuine with it, too.
Yeah.
Don't be like, okay, eyes for everybody.
Don't be like, nice okay, I need to tell this person this because I was told to. Like, you know,
no, genuinely make an effort for it. Yeah.
Yeah, genuinely feel the way that you say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and even like parents and siblings and stuff, you could be like, hey, yeah, Kinley, your hair looks so good today.
Yeah.
Like, hey, Mom, just, you're incredible. Your smile is just, I don't know. I'm trying to picture.
I don't know.
But you know, you get the point. Yeah.
Let's see. What else should we say?
I know we haven't given much advice on how to.
Yeah.
Stop comparing. I think the biggest thing with self-confidence is finding your own worth.
Yeah, but then you should tell you how. You know.
No,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
In my eyes, like I have to realize that I said this earlier, but recognizing that you're not like you literally have different genes
built
in every single person
than everybody else.
Like
you are a different human.
Yeah, you're literally not her, you know. Mm-hmm. And your genes guarantee you a certain figure.
Yeah.
And you can't like be like, I hate my genes. Like
I hate my genes.
You can't.
If you're gonna hate
like,
something,
I hate my family. They gave me these genes. No.
Stupid parents.
Yeah. So I would just say that's how I go about it. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
and I think acknowledge other people's beauty. You know,
that's another thing that has helped me.
Don't be like, oh my God, she's ugly too. She's ugly. Like, okay, yeah, she's really pretty, but hey, so am I.
Yeah.
You know, like cheer yourself on for once in your life. Mm-hmm. Stop criticizing yourself for 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Give yourself a compliment. So I'm saying, go to the mirror or write it on a sticky note or the manifest journal, whatever you have to do. Tell yourself something good.
Yeah.
You know?
You're made the way you're supposed to be. And
if you're going to criticize yourself, criticize your soul, your personality, your being. You know, don't stop with the looks. The looks are nothing. Say, I really don't like how I judge people off of appearance, or I really don't like how
what you can actually work on.
Yeah, and then
instead of being like,
be like, I love how I'm so caring to the people I love, or I love how
your other personality traits that are
right, exactly.
Yeah,
and if you hate's a strong word, but if you don't like the things you pointed out as flaws in your personality, then change it.
Yeah,
you know, switch it up. Say, okay.
Because you do have control over your personality. Mm-hmm. I mean, you were made a certain way, meaning, like, I was given a certain personality. But you could also, like, if you judge people, if you're, like, rude to people, you can change that.
Exactly. And it's never too late either.
Yeah.
I don't care if you're on your deathbed, you can still... That's, well, a little morbid, but you can, like, change whenever. And it doesn't take a New Year's, it takes a Monday.
Yeah.
You know?
I think, too, like... I've kind of come across this, like, if you are somebody who, I don't want to say doesn't fit the mold again, because we've said that a lot, but if you're one of those people who struggles really hard with being confident in the way you look in society, then I think you were given that body to to go about encouraging other people that have the same body, that are feeling the same way. And I think that's just a way you can use what you were given to,
for sure,
for good.
So, advice for comparison. We're going way off whack, but advice for comparison, I would say enough with the whole podium thing. You know?
Yeah.
Stop having that or mindset.
Yeah.
Stop thinking it's a competition between everybody and you. Start living with an and mentality.
Yeah.
She's so pretty. But hey, I'm like,
and so am I.
And so am I. You know? Or you look incredible. But so do I. And so do I. Like, it's not, stop making it a competition.
Yeah.
You know? Because it's us, we're doing it.
Yeah.
It can stop with you. You have the power to do that. I know it's hard. I know it's hard as heck.
Yeah.
But stop thinking in an or mentality and start thinking in an and mentality.
And from me, I would say recognize when you are who you are. Like, when you were given a body because of, it's just literally what it is. Like, your genes, I don't want to keep saying genes, but like, that's
DNA, your makeup.
Your DNA is what, like, that's just what you got. So you have to grow from it, embrace it, and remember that when the feeling of comparison comes across of, oh, she's skinnier than me, she has more muscle than I do. Well, maybe muscle runs in her family.
Maybe her dad's a bodybuilder. you never know.
It doesn't matter. Like, it. Yeah, that's what I have.
Good job.
Yeah.
And I think also, if getting more comfortable with how you look is a big thing, I guess, during this, because I don't know, maybe it's narcissistic, but I kind of like mirrors. That's bad. But if I sit in front of a mirror and then just study myself for a while, eventually I'll be comfortable and I'll be like, you know what? Never mind, I'm not so bad. You know, like, I don't know, getting more used to how I look. You know, and I think I told Jason this a long time ago. I don't know if you did it. But what helped me was I like my face straight on. I think I look cute straight on. Side profile, not so much. No. Any other angle, just not feeling it. So go on your phone.
Oh, yes.
Take a picture of yourself. But it has to be ugly. Make it ugly. Do the weirdest face you can possibly do. Double chin, I don't know. Cross your eyes. Literally, like, side profile, I don't know. Make it weird. Make it ugly. Quote, ugly. And then, it's going to sound bad, but study the picture. Whoa. Find the good in it. Look for the good. I know it's going to, immediate reaction. I've done it.
Delete it. Like, that's
immediate reaction is going to be like, ugly.
Yeah.
Complete failure, worthless, ugly. Yeah. I know it's going to come. I'm not saying it's not. But let it come. Pass it. Say, nope. Okay, next. Say, okay, you know what? My nose isn't so bad from the side. Or, wow, my eyes, like, actually look really good here crossed. Or, like, you know what I mean? Find the good in it. And you can delete that picture right after. Yeah. Or, like, some of them I still have. And I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad anymore.
I remember we talked about it, and you were like, I look so happy there. Like,
yes.
And I like keeping them to look back on, like, the happy, like, seeing how happy I was in a picture.
Yeah. I think I was on, like, FaceTime with somebody, and I was just laughing. My eyes were creased, and I don't know, my mouth was completely open wide, and my nose was scrunched up and everything. Not a headshot of me, but I looked happy. I was, like, mid-laugh, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And I think what we have to understand is we're not going to look like these Instagram models. Because they don't even look like Instagram models.
They don't look like what you see they look
like. But not every... You don't have to look pretty 24/7.
Literally, who cares?
You don't have to look like, top of your game 24/7. You don't have to look
pretty for you. Or no. Like, for me, if I put on makeup, it's because I want to feel...
Same.
Like, it's because I want to feel good. Not because I need to change the way I look. Like, that's just...
Or to impress somebody else, yeah.
Yeah, like, I could be at home around nobody, and that it just makes me feel, like, ready to go, and I don't know. It just makes me feel good. And I would say do it for that reason. Like, Don't do it to impress somebody. Don't do it to change the way you look because you look better with makeup. Like, do it for you because
wear what you want. God,
seriously,
dang, wear what you want. Don't give a crap about what people say.
Yeah,
I don't care. You don't like my mom fit? Okay. So what?
Sweatpants,
my sweatshirt. Yeah, and if you show up in a dress, go you.
Yeah.
Well, you're too fancy for school. Says who?
Who asked?
According to
nobody asked you.
Nobody asked. Shut up. Okay, let me live my life. You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. That was our advice. Hopefully that was good. I don't know.
I don't know. Is there anything you want to say to
I think I mostly said what I want to say, but yeah.
It's going to take time.
Yes.
I will say that.
It definitely, we're still going.
Like, yeah, and we've been working on this for how long? 2 years at least?
Our whole life?
Yeah. So it's not going to be easy.
It's going to be a lifelong thing for the most part.
And don't let that, like, disencourage.
I was about to say, like, don't let it
That's not a
scare
word.
You. Disencourage?
Disencourage you.
Discourage.
There it is.
Discourage you.
Don't let that discourage you because there will be a time when you're comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
You know? It's like a disease. And maybe it's not going to be curable. But you can take pain meds for it. And you can become comfortable while living with it. May not be cured. May not be perfect. But, you know, you could still be happy and comfortable living with it.
Mm-hmm.
That might be what it is. That might be the secret to the whole thing.
Yeah.
And I think the whole meaning behind life kind of is to find that happy median. You know, take those pain pills and, you know. So, yeah, don't expect to, like, put these plans in place and magically the next day you're just this supermodel who knows everything. It's going to take time and it's going to take practice and you might fall a couple times. You probably will.
Yeah, that's gotta fall to get back up.
Mm-hmm. But just keep trying because it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's so worth it because I'm happy. I'm okay with how I look.
I'm not. No, like, she's happy, but then there's still more to go. You know?
Oh, yeah,
like, it's
for
not
sure.
Like, oh, I've reached the limit of happiness. Like,
no.
It's an ongoing feeling.
Mm-hmm. And, of course, it's going to get worse as time goes on. But, you know, keep practicing it and keep, you know, putting it into your daily life. And, you know, as weird as it may seem talking to yourself in the mirror, I don't care. It works.
Yeah.
Judge me if you want.
There's no one watching you. It's not like you're going to be judged by anybody because you're doing it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, give it time. Practice it. Use it. And hope for the best.
Well, that's the end of our part 1 of Self-Confidence miniseries.
We hope this helped.
Yes.
Not sure, but
we were kind of all over the place. We kind of, not all over the place, but we had a lot to say, so we were.
And I know it was long, this one, but.
Yeah, this one was long.
I think it was worth it, and I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yes.
We love you guys so much. Bye.